Do you remember what you were doing at age 12? Maybe you kicked your first game-winning goal or discovered your all-time favorite rock band. Well, if you were lucky enough to be born at the turn of the 20th century, you might have been making 25 cents a day shucking oysters at a cannery. No phones, no video games, no boba. So what changed? People spoke up, laws were passed, and the government said, hey, maybe kids shouldn't be operating coal furnaces before they can vote. Fast forward to today, and yeah, you might not be working in a coal mine, but you got your own list of challenges. There's economic inequality, student debt, and misinformation coming from seemingly everywhere. The good news? Just like before, change is possible. The first step in your journey, understanding how your government works and how change happens. The government has 3 branches. They're equally powerful, and they all have their own role to play. The rules are laid out in our Constitution, describing how the 3 branches operate. The legislative branch makes the laws. The executive branch implements them, but they can also veto them. The judicial branch can strike down any laws it deems unconstitutional. At the federal level, the legislative branch is the U.S. Congress. The executive branch includes the president and their administration, and the judicial branch consists of the federal court system led by the U.S. Supreme Court. Zoom down to the state level, and it's basically the same idea. A state legislature, a governor and their departments, and the state courts. Zoom down to the local level, and you guessed it. It follows the same pattern: legislative, executive, and judicial. So now you have the basic structure down, but where do you go from here? Let's say there's an empty lot near your house, and you're thinking what I'm thinking, right?
Basketball court.
No way.
Dog park.
Sure, yeah, dog park. Here's what you don't do. The judicial branch doesn't make the laws, the legislative branch does. The better move? Talk to your city council representative. Show up to city council meetings and share your idea. You don't have to go it alone. Bring your friends, your neighbors, the whole community. Of course, most issues are way tougher and bigger than dog parks. From housing and homelessness to poverty in the environment, there's a lot to fix. At its best, our government is set up to work through difficult problems. What's essential? Conversation, compromise, and cold hard facts. But in this digital world, facts can get a little messy. Misinformation is real, so before sharing that totally real 100% fact-based TikTok, maybe ask yourself, is this a credible source? Who's behind it, and who stands to gain? How might my own biases and beliefs be coming into play? The world is nuanced, and not everyone has the same opinions. The spice of life is variety, so talk to others who may not share your views on every issue. It's perfectly fine not to see eye to eye, and you may learn something from that different perspective. Last and certainly not least, you get to choose your government. At 18, citizens get to vote in local, state, and national elections. Voting is a fundamental responsibility and helps to shape the world and build the government you want to see. Think back to the issues you care most about. When you understand how the government works and get actively involved, you're not just watching history, you're shaping the future.
Hi, I'm Tani Cantil Sakaue, and for 12 years I was the Chief Justice of California, running the 3rd branch of government, the judiciary. When I was very young, our family lost our home to eminent domain, and I remember asking my mother, how is it that government can take your home? I remember my mother going to court, fighting it without an attorney, losing and coming back, feeling humiliated by how she was treated. I knew then that I needed to understand how government works and what levers to pull when seeking change. That early decision has shaped my life and has allowed me to serve my community and the state in ways that my family never would have thought possible. I want to encourage you to take what you've learned here and run with it. You are the future, and your voice matters.